He said, thank you for being so nice. And so I said, I wonder what he encounters when he drops off summons. You know, I could only imagine. I would never want to do that job. But then I go, and the first thing I do, I read over the first page, and then I called my mom. I said, Mom, I got this summons. And she said, what is it? So I go to read, and I'm reading it with her, and we're going through this thing together. And she says, well, I think you just need to go on over to the office. Don't even call nobody on the phone. I said, I'm just going to get dressed. So this is just me. I'm going to get dressed and, you know, go ahead and handle this. So I went over there, just calm, cool, collected. And I presented the paper. And then I presented my concern to the young lady. And she says, everything is fine, Ms. Bryant, you know. Basically, these are generated notices or whatever. And so the information on the summons was basically erroneous. They hadn't done the research before they sent it. So she says, I'll send you an email and it'll be dismissed the day before. I said, well, no, can you put it on letterhead, please, and type out everything that was settled, and then you give it to me in my mailbox? And she looked at me and said, thank you, have a good day. An hour, all of that happened within an hour. Him coming to my door, me getting dressed, me going to the office, me going there, citing the problem, my concerns, the real truth, getting the letter. It came the next day. But I say that to say, I look at my overseer, and I think she is a woman who very rarely comes unglued. She is very, it's like she stands on bricks and mountains of faith. And when I didn't fall apart in that situation, because you could easily, even when you know that you haven't done anything, the stress of somebody coming to your door talking about you going to court, and blah, 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 I mean, that could become real stressful. The fact that I didn't tell that man, if you don't give me this paper and get off my doorstep. That's why he was able to say, thank you for being nice. Because I can imagine the stress that he encounters with people saying that you have to go to court. Unless you have won some money, nobody wants to be in court. And so I'm saying this to say, when God says, I have your back and I love you, he's saying every matter that you encounter, I already got that as well. Because I find it ironic that right after I had that conversation with him, this guy comes to my door. And I said, look at you, Satan. When you going to stop? I'm already signed, sealed, and delivered for the kingdom of God. But yet you keep trying to break this flow. I'm trying to get to